But you said Denzel. You like to see Denzel run for president. You think Denzel will make a great president?
Run for president? God, I can see him. All right. So we're going to run for president, right?
All right.
Huh? The economy. What are we going to do with the economy, huh? Yeah. We're going to lower it. We'll lower the taxes. We're going to lower what?
Is comedian Godfrey the greatest impressionist of our generation? After this Club Shay interview, he's definitely in the discussion. And his Shannon Sharp impersonation, Shannon on Shannon, classic material, man.
Ever did?
No, the first one you want to start with today.
Shannon Sharp. All right, Shannon, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Here we go. I'm going to ask you a question. So, I'm going to say, so what was your favorite sport growing up as a kid?
My favorite sport growing up as a kid. Probably. I like football. Football, then basketball.
Basketball. Did you ever play baseball?
Nah, I was scared of the ball.
So how good were you in basketball? Could you dunk?
I could. I was better in basketball than I was football.
Oh, okay. So, did you play in high school? Did you start in grade school? What did you start in?
I played coming up. I mean, obviously, you did all the sports. You played football, ran track, played basketball.
I don't think y'all noticed. He has every one of Shannon's mannerisms down. Did you do this? Did you do that? He's got them down.
And so I played all the way through. Started playing. I was probably about 4th or 5th grade, and played all the way through high school. But
Okay. What was your favorite event in track and field? Were you fast?
I was. I ran on the relay teams. I really didn't do a whole lot of individual sprints. I was a field event guy, so I long jump, triple jump through the disc. But I was on the 4x1 and the 4x4.
I was on the 4x1. Okay, I was the first leg. First leg. And like my grandmother said, if you ain't a frog, you better jump in the pond. I know that don't mean shit. That don't mean nothing. That will never make no sense. But all the things, people are afraid to agree with me because I'm a big motherfucker and I beat your ass. But anyway.
So let me ask you a question. How did you stumble upon like, you know what? I can do him. How long did you have to practice, and how many did you play it back like, okay, make sure I get the voice in play? Because you have the mannerisms.
Yeah, I was watching you, on
As he
FS1.
does the mannerism.
And I was like, I think I could do him. I just was like, Skip. And then Skip helped me.
Yeah.
Skip. Hey, Skip. Listen, Skip, I'm going to tell you this, right? I've been in the NFL for a long time. Right? And I used to, I never had a toilet. I had to doo-doo outside in the backyard. Hey, Skip, I'm going to tell you that right now. No, let's go. But I'm going to tell you, now, how the hell are you going to tell me that the East is going to beat the West? Come on, Skip. Come on. Tell me. It's like with a lot of impersonators.
Right.
You got Pharaoh, you got Ari Spears, and you hit.
Shout out to them too. Those two are excellent. Yeah. Ari Spears definitely. That's one of his callings, but I don't think he's as wide ranging as Godfrey. I think Godfrey got something else going on him.
And if it's in your range, it's a natural gift. It's like when musicians can just go, all right, let me just play.
Yeah.
They can play something and tune. It's like when they tune it with a piano or a horn.
Right.
It's the same. Like one of my first impersonations was Ali.
Okay.
When I was like 5.
Okay.
Because my relatives come from Nigeria.
Okay.
And they would say, do Muhammad Ali. We'll give you $1. I'd be like, I'm fast, I'm pretty, I shook up the world. I'm the greatest. I told you Howard Cosell, you too ugly. Joe Frazier's too ugly. Ken Norton's too ugly. George Foreman's too ugly. I'm fast, I must be the greatest. I used to do that at 5.
Right.
And so I was like, okay, I could do voices.
Give it up for that. Muhammad Ali at 5 years old? Wow. That's a gift, man. Not a lot of people can do that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, in acting, as far as it goes, like there's very few people, and I like how he explains it like an instrument that you can kind of hear something that you can acquire. I kind of get that sometimes myself when I'm approaching a character as an actor, to finally tune your instrument into these people, and like he fully embodies these characters a lot of times. I mean, granted, it's usually in these little glimpses or short videos, but man, the man is talented.
Cartoon characters. And what's up, Doc? I would do that.
Good
so I
bug.
was just always into imitating people. And then, that go, yeah, good boy. When you're watching Harry Potter, you're like, is he talking to me? Oh, Harry Potter's a muggle. Can you believe that? You're a muggle, Harry Potter. And I'm like, this is he calling me a nigga? You know.
I love the origin of the Steve Harvey impersonation. Like the Steve Harvey impersonation is so unique because nobody was thinking about doing a Steve Harvey impersonation until Godfrey came up with a Steve Harvey impersonation. So that's what I'm saying about him being kind of alien level with this impersonation game. It's hard to compete, man.
Fast forward to about 4 years ago.
Right.
I'm on my podcast, by the way, in Godfrey We Trust on the Gas Digital Network. So the guy that I was co-hosting with, he said something. He answered a question real fast. Like he got frantic. And I said, damn, this ain't the Family Feud. And I was like, yeah, what your ass say? I said, your dumb ass gonna answer. Yeah. So I did it on some bullshit.
Right.
And then the next day, everybody said, your shit is going viral. I said, what? He said, that's Steve Harvey shit you did? I said, oh, I didn't know. So then, like, all the comics were calling me. Jay Farrell's go, yo, man, I did not know you had a Steve Harvey. I go, don't you have a Steve Harvey? I thought everybody does Steve Harvey. They say, no, you the only one doing Steve Harvey. So it kept going viral. And Steve sent me a text. He goes, boy, when I see you, I'm going to beat your ass. I could just hear his voice in the text. Yeah. Oh, you got me f***ed up, boy. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm from Cleveland. I don't know you know me. Steve, I hope you see this imitation. Because, boy. And his hand, I got
you got the mannerism.
He said, I'm going to tell you, God has blessed me. See, I was sleeping in my car. I had no damn money. But now I got money, boy. I'm going to find your ass. And, so, and people say, I think Steve is... You ain't trying to laugh too hard.
No. Because when I first heard it, like I said...
Yo, that pointing... It's like... And the way I explain it is that, you know, anytime I've approached like doing an impersonation or trying to have a sound that I wanted to replicate, there's always a key in. And you can tell when Godfrey does his impersonations, there's certain things that he repeats, like the or damn, you know, like certain words he says that hook him back into the accent, hook him back into the impersonation, right? It's a really fascinating feat. And people are constantly, Godfrey is so stupidly talented, right? Like there's no reason Godfrey shouldn't be getting more looks. Not to mention the fact that he's also got solid comedy chops behind all this, right? The solid comedy and actually having jokes and writing material. You know, sometimes back in the day, a person that does impersonations in their act as a comedian, they were kind of limited to just doing a list of impersonations, right? Godfrey doesn't rely on that. I think he learned early on, I think he mentioned that in the interview, that he learned early on that you don't want to rely on just that being your material. You want to have something else in addition to that. And that separates the wheat from the chaff. That separates the greats from just a party trick. Yeah, that Steve Harvey is cold, man.
If it sounds like that person to your ear, that's a real good imitation. And when you're doing it, now I guarantee you, if you were to ask Steve, Steve will say to his ear, it sounds like him speaking.
Because he does with his W's, why? Now, where am I going to find that? He's going to say I had a wig. I had no damn wig. That was, where in the world would I have a wig? And why? You got me f***ed up. Wherever I see you, I'm going to wear your ass out, boy.
Have you ever done that? Have you ever done that in front of him?
Hell no. Top 5 answers on the board. Here's the question.
Survey said?
Name something Steve fit to do to Godfrey when he see his ass. Whoop his ass. Number 1 answer, boy.
Number 1 answer on the board.
We got the Harveys and Godfrey. Let's play the. But yeah, and they just
cold. He cold with it. There's one more impersonation that he does of a very famous public figure that is so accurate. It's so accurate. It has evolved into, like, it's so weird. Like when he started doing it, it was different. And now that he's kind of gotten better at it, I guess, he's gotten some details. Tell me if you recognize who this is.
The Trump sneakers. Trump is selling sneakers. You get a pair?
Black people love sneakers. And let me tell you something. I released it because I'm a genius. I released it during Black History Month. Perfect month for black people. Better than your sneakers, Shasha. Way better.
So what do you think his chances are of winning?
I think they're.
He's trying to do something that only Grover Cleveland has ever done. Hold the office, lose the office, win it back.
Sort of like Michael Jordan. He's always in their presence. Trump is always present.
Right.
I think about Trump. I'll say, what is Trump doing right now? I'll think about Trump. And he's a businessman. He's all about being in front of people. He wants you to say his name. That's one thing about business people. They want you, whether it's bad or good, just say my name.
Right.
Trump. I don't give a damn if you hate me, but the one thing Trump has a weakness of is not paying attention to him. If you're indifferent, that's his weakness. But if you go, "F you, Trump," he's like,
These are great people.
But you said Denzel. You like to see Denzel run for president. You think Denzel will make a great president?
run for God, I can see him. All right. So we're going to run for president, right?
All right.
Huh? The economy. What are we going to do with the economy, huh? Yeah. We're going to lower the taxes. We're going to lower what? The taxes. All right. Yeah, we're going to lower the taxes. What else are we going to do? Gun control, right? Yeah. I can see Denzel running for president.
That's great.
The Rock.
Man. Hey, he kills it, man. You know, one of the great things about Godfrey is that not only does he do these impersonations, he has such a wide range of impersonations. Like, it transcends race. Like, you have some comedians or some impressionists that can only like stick in a specific genre. Like, a lot of people will only be able to do maybe hip hop artists, or they'll be able to do famous comedians, or they'll be able to do public figures or politicians or something. Godfrey is hitting all of those categories, man. You gotta give him credit for being that good. Naturally, just a natural comedian. And, you know, he's a killer, man. He's tearing stuff up on the underground for a very long time. And I'm glad to see him finally get some type of mainstream appreciation. Anyway, if you want to watch more, please go over and watch Club Shay. Also, you know, check out Godfrey's GoFundMe. He's doing a GoFundMe for his next comedy special. The ridiculousness of the industry, the entertainment industry. Godfrey, this talent who for 2.5 hours just sat there and like literally was a stream of consciousness, improv, impressions. This ball of talent has not gotten the opportunity to do a comedy special. So I want to encourage you all to go over and support his GoFundMe for his comedy special. He's raising money so he can do his comedy special after 27 years in the game. Go figure. Man, go over and support him. I'm going to put a link in the description so you can do that. Anyway, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification for all uploads. If you want to watch more, please watch one of these videos down below. This is Faucette Media.